Hey Duckers, young Oorah here. It's been a fat minute since y'all saw me. My hair's grown out, but hey, I'm in the freaking reserve, so it doesn't really matter. Bad example, but I haven't had time to really cut my hair. Don't really want to cut it either. Well, I'm gonna cut it soon. But anyways, the age-old question that I get, and a very request from some of you guys, is if the Marine Corps gets you women, alright? Here's a misunderstanding that many freaking people go in when they enter the Marine Corps, okay? And I talk this kind of lingo of women because I'm pretty sure most of my viewers are males, and females may relate to it, I don't know, depending on what you guys are into. But for the most part, most of my viewers are male. But anyways, let's get started with this video today. Okay, so does the Marine Corps get you women? Answer to that is yes and no. And let's talk about the yes first and why it's bad, okay? So there are certain types of women out there, and not all, that pursue Marines just for the pride, okay? Just for that ego boost, just for the attention, just for, that freaking military love that you see in the movies. And unfortunately, sometimes these girls are more the younger age girls, and those are the ones you want to stay away from, because when the love and infatuation is all over, they walk away, and you're there sitting there, in love with this girl that you thought was in love with you too, but wasn't. She was just in love with that you're a Marine. So a lot of that's infatuation, and you should stay away from that, because you're just gonna end up brokenhearted. And a lot of people, I get it's hard, man. I get it. You probably guys are just really horny, and you just want to get it in. You get attached, and man, they break your heart at the end when things get hard, because the love and the infatuation, not the love, but the infatuation is over. That exciting feeling's over, and they're just gonna move on to the next Marine, okay? And you can find out about these people if you ask them how many Marines they've dated, or if she keeps talking about, Marines and whatever, and knows like the lingo and yada yada yada. There's a trend. You'll notice it, and a lot of people go in thinking that way, and that they'll get women that way, which you will, but you'll get those kind of women, and you will never get a stable relationship. That's the reality of it, because these women are just not there for the hardships and the mature stuff in life, I guess. So stay away from those women. I have personal experience, and I know a lot of people who have gone to those women, and yeah, there's a lot of girls who only liked me because I was a Marine. And I think I mentioned early back in my videos, there's certain stuff that you shouldn't do, because it's like girls who only like you for being a Marine. So yeah, don't fall for the trap. Everybody does. Every Marine does, I guess. I know my friends did. A lot of my friends did, and I did. And just bunch of bull crap, okay? Stay away from those, okay? But moving on to the no. And actually, no, maybe should I talk about the type of women that you could look out for, or that you should look out for, instead of falling for these girls? I don't know. Yeah, why not? You should look for a type of women who really didn't know you were really a Marine in the beginning, and really liked you for you, responsible for their life, not really relying on you. Because some girls, when they hear, oh, Marine, he gets paid, whatever, I was in the reserve, so I don't get paid crap. But anyways, they can't tell the difference. But you want to find a person who's like independent, financially, especially financially, and emotionally, and mature. Who am I to say this? Because I never really found any women that are really like that, unfortunately. But anyways, let's move on to the no. The big reason why a lot of Marines don't get women, or good women, is because they go in with the mentality that, oh, if I become a Marine, it's going to equal women, okay? So they go out in town. Sometimes it sticks with the whole career or whatever. They go out in town, bragging about them being a Marine or something. And when they get rejected, they all salty, because in their heads, they're like, oh, what do you mean? I'm a freaking Marine. How dare these freaking girls treat me like that, Like, oh, you know what, screw you, And they become all salty and stuff, and bad attitude, and that just pushes away more women, And yeah, you can't get girls that way, Girls, like I said, they like pretty laid back guys, and level-headed, and chill. You'll only attract those type of women that I just talked about earlier, who only care about you being a Marine and who only care about that title that you have and just want to be around you just so they can make themselves look better. I mean, those are girls with no purpose in their lives. Let's be real here. But the girls that do have purpose in their lives, they don't freaking need that fulfillment, okay? They have their own fulfillment, right? They just want you for companionship and, to be your best friend and whatnot. But, if you can't separate yourself from your job, and this just goes for any job, if you can't separate yourself from your job versus your personal life, yeah, people don't like that. In fact, people don't like that you mention your job so much in any relationship and any friendship. You just sound like a snob. You just sound like you're bragging about something. Like, let's say you work 9 to 5 business job or whatever job, and you're proud of it. You're higher up in the position, and you brag about it. You talk about it, and say, "Oh well, I'm the vice president of this and that." And yeah, no, nobody likes that. I mean, same thing goes being a Marine. I mean, oh yeah, we were in the field, we're just shooting crap, and this and that, and you can talk about Marine stuff, but it's more like the deeper stuff, like, hey, if it comes up naturally, like, hey, yeah, speaking of that, when I was going through training or when I was going deployment, this happened, I mean, you can talk about stories, but it just sounds like, if it sounds like you're bragging, yeah, nobody likes that, to be honest. And there's 2 types of women outside military bases. The one that are barracks rats, which is women who wait outside for Marines to go and pick them up. You know what I mean? And there's other ones where you're just sick of freaking Marines or military guys because just the way people act or just the history of how they treat other women and all that. So it's really complicated. So does Marines get you women? The answer is yes or no. But in the most part, no. If you want quality women, no. You gotta approach them like a normal freaking human being. Don't use that title of Marine like, hey, guess what? I'm a Marine. Oh, you don't want me? What do you mean? I'm a freaking Marine. Yeah, you can't use that as a crutch, is what I'm saying, okay? So yeah, that's about it, gentlemen. So go in with the level head. Don't come out thinking that you're hot crap. Can't cuss, because Google said so. And you'll be fine. Know how to separate yourself from your job and you being a person, okay? Anyways, follow me on Instagram and follow me on Snapchat. Fill out the video, thumbs up, you do you. And remember, if you get jiggy, don't forget to wrap your piggy. Don't be like me. Thanks for watching. Oorah.